Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and I have messy hair, but this is going to be a more serious type video. As you can tell from the title, it says how to pass the AP Human Geography test, and I took that test my freshman year, and I ended up getting a 4 on it. It should have been a 5, but it's whatever. And today I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how I got that score, and hopefully you could get that same score, or at least pass it, or even get a 5. So AP Human Geography, if you're seeing this video, you most likely know what it is. You're probably taking the class, or if you're self-studying, it's basically about geography, but how the humans impacted it and cultures and all that, and why humans are in this certain place and why other humans are in this certain place. Blah blah blah. Won't get too into that, but um, if you really want to get a good understanding of the course, it's a mix of like history and like social studies, like society and history, because you're gonna learn history in human geography, but you're gonna learn how history affects humans and how they like like interact with other humans. Basically, if you really like history, you're gonna enjoy the class. It's gonna be interesting to you. It was interesting to me, and basically just pay attention in class a lot, because a lot of the stuff is like models that you have to like memorize and know what's in the model and why it's there and what it means and all that. So you really got to memorize a lot. um what else? It's really not a lot to memorize though. I say the more near the end of the year part, like the city model, is really hard to memorize. So you really gotta get those down, and they're at the end of the year, so you don't have a lot of time. If you really want to prep for this exam, for me it wasn't that hard. The multiple choice was pretty easy, but there is some quite like there's like 3 questions which like I had no idea what it was. Like I don't remember reading anything about it, but it's fine as long as you memorize the models. For the FRQs, they're pretty simple too. There should be at least one based on a model, I think. So if you really know your models, you do good on that. Others are like basic concepts or just concepts in human geography that you should have learned. Yeah, so like models and concepts in human geography really nails those down. And like, and if it's talking about a certain country, like there's a whole chapter I'm pretty sure about Yugoslavia. You really gotta know like what happened in Yugoslavia, because it's gonna ask like, oh, um, what might happen in this country with mix of people, blah blah blah. It might ask that. I don't know. So really, it's just know the concepts, the models, important stuff. When it says like when it uses a country as an example, really know, because there's probably a question on the test that's gonna ask you for that country, like what is North and South Korea an example of, and you're gonna say I forgot what the name, but there's an example for that. And the boundaries, Nodos, those aren't as important on the test, but they will, at least one question will pop up. It's basically concepts and models that you really have to memorize. There's really nothing else you can do from it. The work's pretty easy. And it also depends on your teacher. I had a pretty good teacher. She really taught us well. And yeah, the book I used for review was actually the Barron's book, and like it was okay. I think the Princeton ones, I didn't use the Princeton one for human geography, but I used it for my other AP classes, and it was way better than the Barron's. So I think if you're going to get a review book, get Princeton. But Barron's isn't that good. But if it's you have to, then get it. And go to all the reviews, because you're definitely gonna forget some stuff from the beginning of the year, and the reviews really helped me, because I was like, oh shoot, I forgot all this stuff. And honestly, I didn't really study on my own as much. I really just went to all the reviews. So you really don't have to study as long as you have a good teacher who actually teaches you in class and has good reviews. You should be fine. Like reviews were every Saturday and then every Wednesday. So just go to all your reviews, know all your concepts and models. Don't forget anything. If you're gonna get a review book, I say Princeton, but it's your choice. And that's really it. And if you're doing well in the class, you'll probably do well on the tests. And if you're self studying for it, that's kind of a bit harder. But just go to the reviews and know the concepts and models really well. And there's going to be like at least probably 3 questions on the multiple choice where like like you're like, why is this in here? And that's what happened to me. but it's still fine. You'll do good either way. As long as you do good on multiple choice and you do good on the FRQs, you should be fine. Just go to our reviews, know the concepts and models, and get a Princeton, I say, review book, and you should be fine. Hopefully, you guys found this video useful. Hopefully, I could do more if I pass my AP exam. So we'll see. Dude, I'm gonna do an AP score reaction. So hopefully, you guys like and subscribe. And I know this isn't as fancy as other people's, like how to get a 5, blah blah blah. But I'm on a low budget. I can't really edit. I'm trying to learn how to edit. But hopefully you guys enjoy, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.